day there lived a small tiger. He loved to go to space. So one day he thought that what if I go to space? But then he thought, how will I go to the space? Then he thought, what if I make a rocket? Then he thought, okay, let me make a rocket. Then he went and then he started making a rocket. He took very much time to make the rocket. Then he took a lot of time. He took morning to evening to make a whole full rocket. Then he built it. There's a lot of distraction noise, but I can't do anything. Then he put it everything on its correct order. And then he built a rocket. Then he thought, oh, I built a rocket. Now let me try if it even works. Then he dragged the rocket. It took him evening to night to drag him. Then he put it on the rocket station. Then he thought, now let me try. Then he sat on the rocket. Then he put the engine on of the rocket. Then the rocket suddenly it came up a little. Then he thought, oh, my invention really worked. Then it was going, but then the rocket didn't fly. Instead, it went down again. Then it started to fly again. Then down again, then up. Then he was thinking, what's happening? But then nothing happened. He went up. Then he reached till the space. Then he was feeling very scared. So he thought, let me go down again. So he off the engine and the rocket slowly went down very fast. The rocket could even crash. But then he went out of the rocket. But the rocket got spoiled. So he thought, no, the space is too dangerous. Then he went. And then he was feeling very hungry. Then he thought, oh, I'm feeling very hungry. Let me go to the shop. Wait a sec. Yeah. Then he went on his car. Then he went and went. Then he went to the shop. Then he took all stuff. He took some cheese. Then he took some more cheese. He liked cheese very much. Took cheese. But then he suddenly saw a gemstone in a shop. Oh my god. He thought, wow, gemstone in a shop. I didn't know there could be a gemstone in a shop. Then he suddenly went and went. Slowly. Then he found a gemstone in a shop. Then he thought, oh my god, the gemstone. Then he kept some cheese on gemstone. Then when he saw his friend in the shop, Bear. Then he said, hello. Then he said, you have to come to my home. Then he said, okay. Then they took all the stuffs they needed. All the stuffs they needed. Then David took a small plum. They took cheese. They took a gemstone. They were thinking, how could gemstone be in a shop? But then they even took a plum. Then they went. They were going in their car, Then the tiger told, let's not go to my home, let's go to my villa. Not villa, yeah, my villa. Actually, villa. Then the car was going. Then they almost reached their villa. Tiger's villa. They were almost reaching it, almost. Now they were nearly close. But then one of the car tire got punctured. Then punctured actually. Then they thought, now what will we do if it got punctured? Then they took some air from this machine. Then they filled it. Then they were going. Now they are very close. They were going and going. Now they are nearly. They were so close now, so close. Then they thought, well, village is not coming. Then he saw they didn't even start the engine. So then he started the engine. Then the car went. Car went. And his car was going. The car was going very slowly. Going. Going. Oh, they are reached almost. Then they reached. Then they parked their car. Then they went in their village. For 5 days, they continuously stayed there. Continuously. Then, after 5 days, they thought, now where should we go? Then they came. Then they went on their car. Then they saw a small hotel. Then they thought, oh, it's a small hotel. Let's stay here. But nobody could fit over there. That hotel was so small. Only Bear could. So they thought, let's evolve this hotel. Then they started evolving it. Please like and subscribe. They were evolving it. The castle. Then they thought, what if we make a castle? But then Bear told, no, let's make a hotel. Then Wolf did Temple. It took them 5 nights to put 2 blocks. Then they took 5 more days to put 1 more block and 1 more block. Then they thought, okay, yeah. Then they thought, yeah, I think we can be, fitted in this. Then their hotel was almost about to be done. So then they thought, first let's go in, then we'll start making it. Then they went in. But Tiger was saying, I think I can't fit. Then Bear told that, I think you can fit. Then he told, now where will I sit? Then he thought, oh, only one person can stay here. But then they tried to stay. Then they started doing the hotel more bigger. Then they said, now I think you can come. Then the Tiger shifted until here. Then Bear said, oh yeah, I can fit. Then they stayed there, the hotel, for 5 days again. Wait a sec. And they thought, no, first let's complete. Then they started completing it and evolving it more. Then they thought, yeah, now our hotel is done. Then they stayed there for 10 days. Then they came out. Then they thought, okay, now it's a very long time we are staying here. Now I'm going my home and you also go my home. I mean, they say I'll go my home and you go your home. Then they said, okay. Then they first ate also plum and cheese, and then they were thinking who will take the gemstone. So they thought, let's cut it half. So they divided it half. So they got it 2. They got 2 of them. They got 2 of them. Bear got orange and he got this. So they started going. And first Tiger reached his villa. Then he went in his villa. Then he took his car. Not his, Tiger's car. And he went to his home too. Actually, his home was his shop only. That shop was his shop. And he lived over there. So he went in his shop. Then he stayed there. And then he just did an automatic ride and sent it to Tiger. So it went to Tiger and then he just went. Please like and subscribe.